1, 2,
3,
4, 5.
6.
Most of us are aware of common diseases such as cancer, diabetes, or simple things like migraines. But how many of us are aware that we need iron in our red blood cells to survive? Today I'm going to talk to you about a condition that I've suffered throughout the years and what the symptoms are, what the causes are, and ways to prevent it. Anemia is described by WebMD.com as a condition where your blood lacks enough healthy red blood cells. Because there are very many reasons why you can suffer from anemia, you should always consult with your doctor. In my case, I suffer from anemia because I have a decrease in red blood cell production, which led to iron deficiency. Or as better understood, I lack enough iron in my red blood cells. In the past, I have felt symptoms, but I tended to ignore them because I became accustomed to them. Of course, this is a huge mistake. If you feel tired all the time, accompanied with weakness or lack of energy, if you feel dizzy or fatigued, these could be symptoms that you are anemic. If this is the case, then I highly recommend that you go to your doctor and consult with them, let them know of your symptoms, and they would be able to tell you if you are suffering from anemia. But you may not always feel these symptoms. In my case now, I didn't feel the symptoms, but I suspected that I was anemic because, like my Dr. Carrie Kirkman said, when you are pregnant, you need more than the normal levels of iron in your body to maintain a healthy lifestyle. When I was in the beginning of my pregnancy, when I was eating, I would not maintain my food down, so I was not receiving any vitamins or iron that I needed. When I went to get my blood work done as a routine in pregnancy, it came back that my iron levels were extremely low, so I was very anemic. Of course, there are ways to prevent anemia. One of the biggest ways to prevent anemia would be maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Things like eating the proper amount of food from each food group is the best way. But unfortunately, if you're like me, you can be either a picky eater, or you don't have the time, or you simply lack consideration of eating properly and eating the correct amounts of food every day. For those of us that don't always do this the way we're supposed to, there are things that can help us along the way. You can take an iron supplement, or you can take a vitamin that contains the proper amount of iron that you need on a daily basis. In my case, I have to take a prenatal vitamin plus an iron pill because my baby is taking up half of the iron that I need every day, so I need extra iron every day. In conclusion, I want to remind you that there are many things that can affect our daily lifestyles, things that we are not always concerned about. Lack of iron in our red blood cells, known as anemia, is of great importance to our survival. If we do not maintain our iron levels properly, then we will get very sick. Recall that there are different causes to why you can become anemic. Like in my case, I suffer from iron deficiency due to a lack of sufficient red blood cell production. There are other things such as major blood loss, but all these causes can be determined by your doctor. Of course, there are ways to preventing from becoming anemic. Like I mentioned, the best way would be to maintain a healthy lifestyle, eating properly the correct amounts of food from each food group, or for those of us that don't eat properly, or like I said, I'm a very picky eater, you can take an iron supplement, or you can take a vitamin that contains the proper amount of iron every day. Does anybody have any questions?